All right, everyone, how we doing? Welcome. We have a Nintendo Direct today. One of the weirder ones, right? We've had minis, we've had partner showcases, we've had game directs and general directs, and even called digital events, which were essentially E3 Nintendo Directs, but just even bigger back in the day. Remember when they called them digital events and not directs when they were doing the E3 Direct? Come on, it was a direct. It was just a more hyped version of it, I suppose, as a digital event. Well, today we have yet another addition to the Nintendo Direct lineup. I mean, heck, we've had Pokemon Directs, Pokemon Presents that are basically directs. Now we have a Museum Direct, which, look, I don't think we're going to get a ton of Museum Directs. This might, in fact, might be the only one we ever get because Nintendo is launching a in-person, actual, like, real-life museum out in Japan. They're launching it this fall. They originally announced it in, I believe, the September Nintendo Direct last year, and now it's coming up. It launches this fall. So we're going to have 10 glorious minutes introducing us to the museum, probably seeing a few of the things in it. Obviously, to see everything, you'd have to go in person. I mean, that's kind of the point. If they just showed us everything, they wouldn't have to charge admission for people to go in. So it is a way for Nintendo to make a little extra money, of course, by having a museum. Also, Nintendo thinking they're big enough, specifically in Japan, to have a museum. And they're probably right. Nintendo's a really damn big deal in Japan. So they probably are right that it would be a tourist attraction. Maybe people come on and they stop by the Nintendo Museum, then swing by Super Nintendo World at Universal. It can kind of make a trip out of it, right? So, yeah, they're opening up a museum. Maybe someday they'll open one in the US or Europe, Australia, South America. I have no idea, right? Like, maybe someday they'll open more of these. Obviously, they're starting to open more stores. There's Nintendo stores in Japan. We have our second Nintendo store opening in the US later this year. Obviously, we have theme parks now in 3 different locations, or about to open up in 3 different locations. And there's supposed to be one that eventually is built in Europe as well. So, you know, Nintendo's really expanding their empire, if you want to call it that, to just be more readily available in different ways to fans. And the museum is their latest attempt at it. So I'm very curious what we're going to see. Obviously, Mario, Zelda, Pokemon stuff, probably like history of Nintendo's consoles, I assume will be in the museum. But we'll see. I have no idea what to expect from a Nintendo museum other than games and systems, because that's what Nintendo's been. But Nintendo has a really rich history going back over 100 years, so there could be a lot of stuff in this museum. So I'm very curious what they're going to show today, how they're going to get people excited to want to go, maybe get people excited to make a trip to Japan to go to it, because that's what today's about. Today's about showing off the museum and nothing else. Nintendo made sure to tell us there will be no games, there will be no Switch successor talk during this event, which I don't think anyone realistically expected there to be games or Switch successor talk during a museum direct. But, you know, there could be some people that maybe expected something. Yeah, lots of Hanafuda. Yeah, the card stuff. Yeah, there'll probably be a lot of that stuff. But like, here you go. Just to guys show you guys. It's right here. So we got the Nintendo Museum Direct. If you guys think I'm kidding, that's what this is called. Literally, it's called the Nintendo Museum Direct. We're on the Nintendo page. And it begins in 51 minutes and 4 seconds. We're going to have a good time. So I'm pretty excited about what's going on, and I hope that you're excited as well. This is just a very different direct, but I'm really happy for this direct to exist because I am a Nintendo fan first and foremost. Look, I'm a gamer probably first and foremost above all else because I play on everything. I was just playing Madden the other day. I was playing World of Warcraft on my computer, and I just I can mention this. I can't talk about anything else. I actually just got accepted to get early access to Star Wars Outlaws on Xbox. Now, I can't talk about anything with the game under NDA for like a month, but I can play that game on Xbox right now. So I play on everything is basically what I'm saying. But so I'm probably a gamer first and foremost. But beyond all of that, when it comes to Nintendo, I'm not just a gamer, I'm a Nintendo fan. I'm a fan of the characters, I'm a fan of the IPs, I'm a fan of certain developers they have. I'm a fan of, you know, their business. I don't always agree with every decision they make as a company, of course, But I'm very fascinated by the business decisions they do make and how they run their company. They are a zero debt company. There's not a lot of multi-billion-dollar zero debt companies out there. Nintendo does not believe in borrowing money for any reason. And it makes it a very fascinating to follow, like, why they make certain business decisions they do, because Nintendo cares about maximizing profits because they have to always have a big fat bank account, because if they have rough years, the fat bank account is how they survive, because they will not go in debt to survive. They need to have the money to survive. So if you ever wonder why, like, Nintendo doesn't reduce game prices, or why they haven't reduced the price of the system, you know, at all this generation, look, Nintendo's got to maximize profits, because they have to operate differently than Sony and Microsoft, that are companies that are willing to go in debt. Right? They're tax adverse companies. They try to avoid as much taxes as possible. And so one way to do that is to take on a lot of debt. Well, Nintendo doesn't care. They pay maximum tax penalties, but then just maintain a really fat wallet, and they owe nobody any money. It's a very risk adverse approach, because if you have a couple of years like they did with the Wii U and 3DS early on, where you fail as a company and you're not making money, they don't have to do mass layoffs. They don't have to panic, as it were. Because they're not going to default on a bunch of loans and go bankrupt. If you ever wonder why a lot of companies, these multi-billion-dollar, trillion-dollar companies, they have a really bad fiscal quarter and suddenly they lay off thousands of employees, that's why. Because they owe money. They take on a lot. They take on a lot of loans. And because they take on a lot of loans, they have a lot of debt. So if they don't make enough money to cover their debts, they got to, like, make massive changes quickly, so they don't default on the loans. Defaulting on loans is what causes bankruptcies. So Nintendo is risk adverse in that way. So I'm very fascinated in Nintendo as a business. But ultimately, it's the characters, the IP, the creative minds behind it that I really love. And so having a museum for Nintendo is honestly something that actually interests me a lot. It's something that I might seriously be willing to travel to Japan to see. Like, the whole going to the, like, Nintendo World and stuff. Look, there's Nintendo Worlds in the United States. I live in the United States. I could just go to the ones here. I don't have to go to Japan to get like a very similar experience. However, the museum's only in Japan. And I think if this becomes the only museum that ever exists for Nintendo, then I probably will at some point in my life finally make a trip to Japan. And there'll be other things. Hopefully, that we can make videos on, and other, whether it's game collecting, other cool Nintendo merchandise stuff, we can go there. Maybe someday when I make that trip, like, we're big enough as a channel that I can, like, nudge Nintendo to let me come to Japan and do some interviews. That would be kind of cool. Come to their backyard, interview a couple devs. That might be sweet. But obviously, we go to the Nintendo Museum. And so we'll see. That's not a trip I'm planning anytime soon. We're talking 5-10 years down the road, but I would like to go to the Nintendo Museum. So I'm very curious, because this direct today is probably the closest I'm going to get to the Nintendo Museum until I go in person. So I'm very fascinated by it. And I'm excited for this direct. I'm not excited in the way I am for Echoes of Wisdom, like a brand new Zelda game, or excited in the way I would be for a general direct. I'd be the hype, baby! Or a Switch 2 reveal. Oh my God! But I am excited in, like, this hits on the parts of my brain that are appreciative. Like, there's the hype, exciting, happy-go-lucky Nate. You saw DJ Prime today in my video, right? The happy-go-lucky, exciting parts of my brain where we're talking about new systems, we're talking about new games, right? That stuff excites me a lot. But when we're talking about a museum, this is about appreciation. What makes museums fascinating is appreciating and understanding history. And I love history. I'm a huge history person. I've been to a ton of museums. I've been to a bunch in DC. I've been to a bunch in Minneapolis, New York, my local museums. I really appreciate museums. And everything from computers to dinosaurs to NASA. I art museums. I've been to several. I appreciate history. And that's what museums help preserve. They help preserve history. So my intellectual side, I suppose, is very fascinated by today's Nintendo Direct. And I appreciate that Nintendo's doing it. Now, some of you guys might want to get into, like, oh, this Direct and what it means for the Brazil. We're going to talk about all that tonight. We already made a video. We'll talk about outside stuff tonight. But right now, I want to appreciate what's about to happen because, again, I'm not going to get to go to this museum for many, many, many years. Maybe some of you guys will get to go later this year. I don't know, but I'm not going to be making any trips to Japan anytime soon. It's quite expensive to go. I have 3 kids on top of that are starting their school. It's going to be a bit. It'll probably be when some of my kids have already moved out by the time I consider going, but we'll see. You might go, just bring your kids. I'm like, yeah, I know, but it's expensive. We'll see. Maybe I'm a million subscriber YouTube channel someday, and I'm rolling in the millions of dollars, and then I'll be like, all right, cool, let's all go. But it's gonna be a while. Let's get to some of the ads in the chat. Lion Star said, good afternoon. I hope you're having a good day, and I can't wait till your live stream tonight. Yeah, live streams at 7:30 Central Time. Might start a smidge sooner. We'll kind of see, kind of playing by ear, but I set it at 7:30 because we will start by 7:30 for sure. I got to make sure dinner and Yulia and everyone else is good in my house. Let's see here. Let me scroll down and get to some ads. By the way, adding them in the chat, guys, is the easiest way to get me to read your comments because it creates a little highlight for me. I'll give you an example here, like this Kappa thing where he said hello. See, that's what it looks like for me on my end, so it really stands out a lot if you just add. You can super chat as well, but no one has to super chat. But I do appreciate the support when people do. Speaking of appreciating support, Boo Many went ahead and gifted a member. I don't know who it went to. It went to Michael J. Congrats, Michael J, on becoming a member. So Blue Mini gave him a waffle. That's awesome. Oh, our total is not up to date. This is incorrect. This is from a prior live stream. We're at 649 because speaking of super chats, we just had one. Super chats obviously popping to the top of the board and get you featured. Let's go ahead and get Jamie Camp with the $4.99 saying new Mario, Donkey Kong, conquers BFD HD, my Switch 2 dream list. What's yours? I cannot wait forever for Switch 2. Is it backwards compatible? Well, all the reports say Switch 2 is backwards compatible. Tonight, we're going to have a lot of Switch 2 conversations, but not everyone can make night streams, so I understand. Or because it might be middle of the night streams for some of you guys, or day streams while you're at work. So it's okay to get a few Switch 2 things in. So look, we're going to get a new Mario, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty confident we'll get a new Donkey Kong as well. The Mario movie, made Donkey Kong a big featured character, so I think we'll get a new Donkey Kong. I would love that Conquers BFD HD. I don't think it's going to happen, but I would love it. But you're talking about a dream list, a dream release list. Look, my dream list is always going to include a brand new 3D open world Zelda game, which isn't going to happen. Oh, it's going to happen sometime in the system's history, but it's not going to be like around release. A brand new massive 3D Mario game, whatever they decide to do with it, I'm sure I'll love it because I love pretty much all the Mario games. And then let's throw out there a brand new IP by Monolith Soft. If those are all like at or around launch, that would be sick. That would be sick. Oh, by the way, let's give some love to third parties. Can we get a little Monster Hunter Wilds action? Can we get a little Elden Ring? I'll take some of that at launch too. That'd be sick. I'd be overloaded with games. That would be sick. Overload me, Nintendo. Third parties, overload me, baby. Overload me. I'm all for the overloads. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. And for those that watch my night streams, no, I usually don't do shots during the day streams. If you're looking for the shots and drinks, that's tonight. No, I'm not a day drinker. We're not. No, we're good. Thank you for the support, though. I appreciate it. Let's get to some other ads in the chat. The Popping Gamer says, okay, I'm betting all my money I own that we are getting a Switch 2 tease at the end of the video. Okay, no. Come on. I even pinned it. Let's not do that to ourselves. Nintendo, just like with the June Direct, said there will be no Switch successor news or anything in this video. It would be kind of hilarious, though, if they show a bunch of stuff at the museum and then they end with a blank space. And they say nothing. Because that blank space is for a yet-to-be-released system. Like they pan by the systems, they get to Switch, and then they stop at a blank space. And it just ends there. It just ends right there. Again, that's not Switch 2 news. That's not Switch successor news. But it'd be like, oh man, that's obviously a spot intended for the next system. Whatever it is. That would be cool. It'd just be kind of like a cool way to end it, where it's like, hey, this isn't news, but also we clearly have a spot in our system lineup like that's not filled at the moment. Oh man. You stated my comment from last stream. Yeah. So yeah. Well, that would be a pretty neat. I don't think that's going to happen. And for anyone that thinks Nintendo's lying, no, they're not lying. There will be no Switch successor or game news during this event. This is about advertising and marketing their upcoming museum that opens in Japan this fall. Why this isn't happening at the end of September, which is actually when fall begins, I don't know. That makes probably more sense for when they should do this direct. But we'll talk about that tonight. I already talked about it on a video today because there's reports. I'll leave it at there's reports out there that explain why this is happening now. Are the reports true? So far. But we'll see if they keep being true. Kappa says, question I always ask, how am I doing today? Yeah, for the most part, it's been a pretty good day. We added a hamster to the family today. Unbeknownst to me, it was kind of just sprung on me, but that's all right. We have a hamster added to the family. Maybe at the night stream tonight, maybe I'll grab the hamster quick and let you guys say hi. Hi to Harold the hamster. But setting that aside, yeah, it's been a pretty good day. You know, I entered today. I got some good sleep. I actually got some really good. I got REM sleep, which I don't always get every night, so that was really nice. So I had a lot of energy to start today. I got that video done. Got the old DJ Prime thing going. It's sort of a joke where we're spin doctoring the news. But then I also had a negative thing happen as well. Doing some yard work, and if you guys remember, I had a hernia some years back that I got patched up. And sorry, a little gnat or something here got in my house. It's still here. Come on, you little gnat or mosquito, one of the two. Anyways, it's summertime and kids go in and out of the house, bugs get in. So I was doing some yard work today, and this is the one negative thing today. So bringing up that hernia thing that I had that got fixed, they didn't take out the hard fat that protects my organs that came out with the hernia, so it's still there like a bulge. I'm changing primary doctors. I'm going to see if I can just convince them. Well, today I was doing some yard work and a tree branch fell and hit my stomach right on that bulge, which slammed into the metal mesh, because the metal mesh is still in there. The metal mesh that they put in doesn't go away. Your muscles just kind of like grow around it, but the metal mesh stays in there. And I know this because every time I go through the airport, they practically have to tap my nutsack every single time because the metal mesh is near my nuts. Anyways, it's not really near my nuts, but like it goes off. Like when the alarm goes off, it's just in like a general area that happens to include the balls. Anyways, it's whatever. Fun story. Every time I go to the airport, I get a little nut tap. That being said, the thing about that is it slammed into that hard fat, which slammed into the mesh, and now it hurts nearly as bad as it did right after surgery. I'm not bleeding. It didn't reopen, but it really made it tender and sore, which sucks. So I am in some pain, but I'll be all right. That was like the bad thing. Everything else has been pretty good today. This pain, it's just a throbbing pain. It'll probably be gone sometime tomorrow. I just can't lay on my side or on my stomach tonight, that kind of sucks. But oh well, that's when I go to bed. Problem. That's not right now. But otherwise, my day's been pretty good. Kids are happy. We added to the family with a new pet. I mean, things are going good. So. Anyways, and this is very interesting, but I was finding out it very weird that there would be another General Direct in August, but I'm curious to see this. I mean, hey, I don't know if it's a General Direct. To be clear, no one knows if it's a General Direct. The report is this is one of 2 events, basically, that are happening before August is done. 2 presentations. What the other presentation is, we don't know. It could be a Zelda Direct for Echoes of Wisdom. It could be a partner direct. It could be a direct mini. It might not be a direct at all. Maybe it's something else. I'm not going to say it's a Switch 2 reveal. That would be like, oh, please be a Switch 2 reveal presentation. That would be sick. But probably some form of a direct is the most likely guess. It'd be cool if it's a general direct, but we'll see. There's only 2 more weeks. It's this week and next week. That's what we got. It's this week or next week. So You would assume not this week because we have this today, but then this is happening on a Monday and they announced it on a Sunday. So technically the rest of the week is still available. Could be an Indie World. Although the person who told us there'd be 2 events this month said an Indie World is next month. So like we are supposed to, so like, I don't know. Anyways. Let's get to the next in the chat here. Kappa says, who is your favorite Nintendo developer / person? Aonuma or Miyamoto? I mean, Miyamoto will probably always be my number one because he created all these IPs that I love. So, Toll Show. Taking a short break in between workouts to say hello. How you doing, man? Joyce J, the Nintendo by podcast should go to Japan to see the museum. It's a business trip tax write-off. Yeah, it's not that simple. You can be a business trip tax write-off all at once. It's still like lots of money. It's a lot of money to go there. And then I got to pay for like the whole podcast crew to go. Oh, man. It's all a write-off, sure, but like it's a lot of money to go to Japan. People save up like their whole lifetime sometimes to make that kind of trip. It's expensive. And I'm not Richie Rich over here, man. I don't have a Scrooge McDuck bin or a blank check, you know. Let's see here. Wish I did. It'd be cool if I don't know if I'd ever want to be that rich. I don't really want to be like blank check kind of rich, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to be like I can just buy anything I want all the time. Because I feel like if I ever got that rich, I'd probably start doing a lot more charity work and just give away most of my money. I don't actually want to hold on to. I don't really like. I want to be, I want to be well off in that I can live comfortably and not ever really worry about money. I think all of us would like to live that way, but I also don't need to be like a billionaire. You know what I mean? I don't really need that kind of money. I don't know if I'd even want that kind of money. But I'd like to be well enough that I don't really have to worry about money. That would be nice. Thanks for subscribing, GTA Jugs. How you doing? GTA Jugs. All right, let's see here. Imagine living near the Nintendo Museum. Yeah, I mean, if you live in Japan. Terrence D. Clark, are you gonna stream Gamescom? Yeah, we'll be doing opening night live tomorrow. That's the only thing from Gamescom that we really stream. We cover news that's relevant from Gamescom, absolutely. But opening night live, we will be live streaming that tomorrow. I think opening night live is at what time tomorrow is that at? Hold on. Opening night live. Hold on. I'm on the Gamescom website here. Opening night live is at. Okay, well, none of that helps me. All right, let me just look at a website that has it because they did at the time conversions. So opening night live is going to be at 1 p.m. for me. 1 p.m. So yeah, that's another middle of the day live stream. But yeah, we'll be covering opening night live tomorrow. We'll absolutely be live streaming it. So hey, I literally went into this week saying, man, this is gonna be a heavy live stream week. We got the direct, we got the opening night live, plus I have my 3 normal streams and the podcast. That's 6 live streams by the end of Thursday. And we did a stream last night. We did a bonus stream. So that's 7 live streams to start the week before Thursday. That is insane. We are spending a lot of time live while I'm still making videos. Pretty crazy. Let's see here. Now remember, Nintendo is not attending Gamescom. So mostly we're just looking at, what else is going on in the industry. Seahawks 24 Rules says, up Nintendo Prime, how's it going? How you doing, man? Kappa should have been Henry the hamster. Shut up. 1, I hate that game. But 2, it's technically my daughter's hamster that we let her get today. So she's the one who named him Harold. Harold needs to be the new mascot. Oh yeah. See, so a lot of people saying, "Ouch, sorry to hear." Yeah, I'll be okay. It's just been a long time since that area has been hurting like this, so I'll be all right though. It's not like it literally feels like right after surgery, and like right after surgery, they gave me, right, like I had the good stuff, right? Right, like that week after surgery, for like 3 days I had like, Vicodin or whatever, and don't have that right now, so it's going to be tough to sleep tonight, but that's all right. It will get better. It gets better pretty quickly. I've had this happen one other time since surgery, so it's about a day of pain, but I just suck it up as best I can. Heard this is directed. I need to know what Nintendo is cooking. They're cooking a museum, buddy. Katie Dark. That's literally what it is. In 29 minutes, Nintendo Museum Direct. They're cooking up a museum. Making it hot and fresh. Yeah, the nut tap, dude. Every time I go to the airport, man, it's insane. Coming in, going out, it don't matter. I'm getting a tap, the old tappy tap. So what you're saying is you want to play Henry the Hamster game again? No. I do not want to play. No. If I play that again. That's what would be going on in my head, and then it would explode. I would be going crazy. Just no. I do not need that happening in my head. I do not need that happening in my head. That would suck. Yeah, I know the Nintendo thing's live, guys. For those wondering, like, oh, it's live. I'm aware. It's live. There's just nothing going on. It's just, they're just letting it be. They're doing what Nintendo always does. It's for these sort of live things. They go live like a half hour early to let people get into the stream. That's just what Nintendo does. Do I remember Ogre Battle 64? Of course I do. I'll be back. It's live for me, so I'll be right back. Thanks for letting me know. It's not live yet. It's live in that you can go and load the stream, but there's nothing happening. Nothing happens to the top of the hour. If you guys ever wonder, like, why do I have the intro splash screen that says starting soon and then I play music? It's because you got to give YouTube time to send out the notifications to let people get in. Otherwise, you start the stream immediately. You might say something important, only 10 people hear it, and then all of a sudden you might have, like we do now, 200 plus, and you guys all might be like, wait, what's he talking about? I missed it. Well, that's why you wait and let people get into the stream first, and then you say it. That's the whole point of doing these little... I don't do a half hour. I wonder what would happen if I did a half hour straight of nothing but music. Should I do it tonight? Should I go live at 7 and just play music for a half hour? I wonder what people would think if I just didn't go live for I was live, but I was not there for 30 minutes. Just like, hey, the stream's at 7:30, but we're actually live at 7 listening to music for a half hour. I don't know if that would make more people watch or less people watch, or people get pissed off, or maybe it just builds anticipation. It builds anticipation. I mean, we could try it. Look, I don't think it's gonna hurt. I don't think people are gonna unsubscribe because there's a half hour of music playing. It can't hurt anything, right? Sir President, I'd just leave. That's all right. You can leave. I don't even know what happened. I've never done a half hour like that. The most I did was like 20 minutes for like E3 or something back in the day. And that wasn't even intentional. I started the stream and then I realized I had to go to the bathroom. So I had to find music that would play while I was gone, and it just happened to take 20 minutes. People have unsubbed for less. Yeah. People unsub for lots of different reasons. And actually, everyone's got their own personal choice on why or why not they want to be subscribed to a channel, so it's whatever. Let's see here. Hey, I didn't say I was doing a number 2 in there. Okay, I prepared. I have my TV on the live event and your stream on my phone. Nice. Oh, hey, we had another super chat come in from T. Mr. T. Pity the fool. Nah, it's it's just T. I love the toad. I love the pixelated toad you have for your profile picture, man. Thanks for the 99 euros. Yeah, it's euros. Thanks for the 99 euros. We'll update our total. We're at 758. Dude, both our super chats today have been from outside of my primary audience. I guess this probably makes sense. This probably makes sense that it's from outside our, because like we're streaming kind of dayside a bit because that's just when this is happening. You know, we're live like 4 hours sooner than usual. So we're getting some more of that international audience in here. That'll probably be even crazier tomorrow because we're streaming opening night live, which is literally in Europe. So we might actually have quite a few Europeans watching tomorrow. I say Europeans because I don't really know how else to encompass that many countries. Like, I'd have to list all the countries, so I hope that's like not offensive to just say Europeans, because that I realize like you're Germans, you're French, you're Spanish, I get it, right? It's a lot of countries. I just hope it's not offensive just to call you guys all Europeans. American thing. Okay, I'm prepared. Let's see here. Since you are doing so many live streams this week, might as well load on another one and live stream an NSO game. Well, yeah, let me just do a vertical stream quick and play NS. No, I gotta make videos, Mobo. I still gotta make videos. We have another super chat come in from Mohammed. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. Or is it Mohammed? I don't know. Alofi? I don't know. What currency is SAR? Thank you, by the way, for the super chat. It's worth like $2.75 US. I like it. You did a sticker. You did the sticker. You did a little superhero sticker. I don't know what currency that is. I don't recognize it. But I appreciate it. See, lots of international viewers from all over the world. Crazy, man. I'm just not used to international viewers. It's because I don't stream during the day. Unless it's a Nintendo Direct. Or an E3 like event or something. Like we have opening night live tomorrow. Is it Saudi? Is it from Saudi Arabia? I have no idea. I've never heard of that currency. I guess I can Google it quick. Saudi Riyal. Yeah, it's Saudi Arabia. All right. Yeah. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. Cool. Man, all over the world, man, we got people watching. It's great. Jamie Camp comes in. That is a pound, right? Did I get that currency right? That's a pound? UK? Pretty sure it's pounds. I think I finally figured out how to tell between euros and pounds now. I think I got the symbols memorized. Gamescom opening night live on Nintendo Prime brings it on. Oh yeah, man. We're gonna go crazy. It's an E3 like event. So we're gonna go crazy, man. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Unfortunate that Nintendo's not participating, but you know, it's still gonna third-party games, man. Third-party games. Xbox is participating. Do you guys hear the latest rumor from Nate the Hate? The new Indiana Jones game is according to him is going to be a timed exclusive on Xbox and PC, but it's going to be going to PlayStation 5 in early 2025. So like you got to watch that Xbox stuff because a lot of the Xbox here's the way I'm approaching opening night live. For all the big AAA games that are shown that say 2025, every single time I'm going to go, that's on Switch 2. I bet you that's on Switch 2. Dude, that game will be baller on Switch 2. That's going to make a great Switch 2 game. I just know it. Every big AAA game shown at Gamescom opening night live, that's for 2025. I'm just going to keep going. Man, that's going to be sick on Switch 2. God, can't wait to sit on the shitter and play that on my Switch 2. It's just going to be the whole time. People are going to get annoyed. And I'm going to be like, guys, I'm Nintendo Prime. Can we like, look, I'm going to play games on other systems. Like, could we just be like, I'm a Nintendo channel. All right. Look, I'm going to keep bringing it up. Anyways, thank you so much for the 199 pounds. I appreciate it. All right. Let's see here. Janice says, God, how do I pronounce that last name? Is it Janet Benites? You were in my stream yesterday, I think. And by the way, we're still streaming tonight, so maybe I'll see you tonight. Nintendo posts purposely concert to celebrate a game, releases Skyward Sword because it's connected to the Tears of the Kingdom. Wonder if the next console is going to be different, thus museum showcase. I have no idea. I think the museum's just a business thing for them, right? It's just like the theme parks. It's another way for them to make some extra revenue, right? You run a museum, you charge people, per ticket to get in. Yeah, I think it's just another revenue stream for them. Nintendo's been expanding the revenue streams. You got the movies, you got the theme parks, you got the toy lines, including Lego. Now you got, you're opening up more stores to sell merchandise, and now you have a museum. I think they're expanding the many different ways they make revenue off their IPs. So it's not just like all video game sales. Like, no, we have other sources of revenue. Phone games. That guy once says, "What's up? What's up? What's up?" That guy. Tulsha says a new breakthrough in EKG machines arrived in the medical world today. I cannot wait to play that on Switch 2. Dude, they would not pronounce that. Would not be, dude. A new EKG breakthrough would not be announced at Gamescom. It's a video game show. Maybe EKG simulator. That would be on Switch 2. Anyways, that game already exists. Don't they have like surgeon simulator and stuff? There probably is EKGs that you could do on patients in some of those games. Kind of late to the party. Has the direct begun yet? No, it begins in 19 minutes. 19 minutes. Top of the hour. We'll be switching over a couple minutes ahead of time so we don't miss anything in case it goes live sooner, but they're usually pretty good about going live either the minute of or 1 minute past. Let's see here. What if I'm the museum tour? They show a Switch 2 on display. They're not going to. No. I joked earlier how like it would be kind of cool if they do this pan shot where they're showing all their video game systems over the year and it goes past Switch and it stops at a blank spot, and that's how it ends. They end it with a blank spot because everyone's gonna know that's for the next system. Just stops at a blank spot. They say nothing. There's no actual news, but it stops at a blank spot. That to me would be like clever double marketing. You're marketing that, and plus you're kind of pseudo teasing, hey, we've already announced the successor. This is the spot for that successor. Then people are going to start going, oh, how big was that spot compared to Switch? People are going to overanalyze it if they do it, but it would be kind of a neat little marketing thing. Hey, there's our first USD super chat of the stream coming in from Yeehaw Rev. Yeehaw. Whoa. Rom Cowboy. Switching over. Awesome. Thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate it. A little yeehaw action going on. Of course, man. Of course. It hurts when I say Cowboys because I always think of the NFL team, and I do not like the Cowboys. I'm a Packer fan, so I don't think Cowboy fans like the Packers either. So let's see here. Who else loves baked potato with bacon? That sounds delicious. That sounds delicious. You know what my meal is? My next meal, one of my last meals of the day. I do five meals a day. It's a salad. Now, it's be a good salad. We're gonna have some onions in it. Obviously, we're gonna have two different types of lettuces. Actually, no, lettuce and spinach. And then we're gonna have it's just like iceberg lettuce, not like crazy, but iceberg lettuce and spinach, onions, black olives, cucumbers, green and red peppers, bell peppers, so pretty much the same thing. And then I thought there was something else. I was gonna throw some peas in it, because why not? Why not have some peas? You can have all the veggies, right? Veggies are like hardly any calories, and then we'll drizzle it with some light Italian dressing, or maybe I'll go with vinaigrette, some red wine vinaigrette. That might be good. I haven't done that in a bit. No croutons, no cheese this time, and at the end of the month, I begin a 14-day shake cleanse where all 5 meals of the day are shakes. We'll still be doing our drinks, but all 5 meals of the day are shakes for 14 days. We'll make it, though. That begins in September. We'll make it. We'll survive. The shakes we're doing, by the way, are not the shakes I've been doing. These shakes are different. They have an appetite suppressor in them. It might actually be hard for me to finish all 5 shakes because of the appetite suppressor, but it'll be a very low 800 calorie a day. Now you might go, but Nate, you're still doing the drinks on your live streams. I know, but we're still working out. So like, 800 calories a day is like what I want to have left after workouts and stuff. So like having the drinks and stuff is actually okay because my workouts are gonna like burn off that kind of stuff. So it's got all the nutrients I need as well. These are doctor approved shakes. So have to order them special. Special order. We have a special delivery. Storm X Quick, how you doing, man? How you doing? What's up, buddy? The Packers are the real America's team. Hey, like us Packer fans have been saying it for the whole time. We're the only team, we're the only professional sports team in the United States that's owned by the fans. And I'd argue the Packers are probably more popular overall than the Cowboys nationwide. The Cowboys are obviously massive down south, but I think like if you consider all 50 states, there's Packer fans in every state. I don't know if there's as many Cowboy fans, but I could be wrong. Who the hell knows? All I know is when the Packers and Cowboys played in the playoffs last year, it was almost, I think it was the second highest watched playoff game. When the Packers and Cowboys played, it was the second highest watched, had like highest peak viewers. That highest was the Super Bowl. So it was higher than the championship games. Like when the Packers and Cowboys play, it is like TV gold for getting people to tune in and watch. In the US, of course. I don't really know. Hey, all you international people, do you guys ever watch like American sports like the NFL? I mean, I know you probably watch like when the games like when we come and play in London. But do you guys actually like, I don't know if you watch American sports like the NBA or NFL? Oh, out in Europe and other countries. I have no idea like how it's watched internationally. Like I watch some international soccer matches sometimes. And cricket's actually becoming like a kind of big on TV lately. But I literally don't know. Yeah, Kim and Andre says absolutely not. Yeah, I have no idea if American sports are consumed as much internationally. I mean, I'm sure you guys have probably heard of some of the, like, I'm sure like LeBron James could walk into like any country and people would know who he is. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe not. I don't know. Unless hate counts as popularity. I root for the Packers because you're waiting for the Lions to get better. Well, dude, the Lions were just in the NFC Championship game. Alan Roby, what are you talking about? Are you that checked out on the Lions? Dude, they just almost went to the Super Bowl. The Lions are good. Like right now, the Lions are good. The only thing we care about is the Super Bowl. Oh, so you guys watch the Super Bowl internationally? Okay. Yeah, T20 cricket's awesome, yeah. What band are the Shakes? I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, basketball is played in some European countries. Yeah, I know. Yep. There's international basketball leagues. There used to be an NFL Europe way back in the day. You guys remember NFL Europe? That used to be a thing for a bit, but not a lot of people know about LeBron. Huh. I mean, again, obviously I'm an American, so like I have a US bias on all my sports, obviously. Like I don't sit here and deny this. Like I think all of us like have biases for like sports or other entertainment mediums like from where we're from, right? I think that's normal. Jamie Camp says NFL you watched since the late 80s, WWF, WWE, NBA, boxing, all sorts, man. So some of you guys are like, yeah, I watch all sorts of international sports. Others are like, I just watch what's local or what's popular around us. Seahawks says, Seahawks 24, well, if you can't tell, he's a Seahawks fan. Seattle Seahawks. Says, I've always respected the Packers, even though there's friction between our fan bases. Gotta say, I love the current Lions team. It's a fun team to watch. I'm not even mad for the Lions because like they've been so bad for so long, even though they're in my division. But I do like, yeah, like I don't hate the Seahawks. I got nothing really against Seattle. I mean, look, you took Wisconsin quarterback Russell Wilson, got him a Super Bowl. That's pretty cool. I don't really like. I don't know. When I think Seattle, all I think about is the Marshawn Lynch dive into the end zone where he jumps around and look, it's too early. It's too early in the day for me to say what he said. That's something I'd say on a night stream. Too early in the day for me to say what he said, but or I should say what he said. to describe the move he was doing. Basketball is big in the UK, so some extent, but not as big as cricket or football. Soccer, yeah. I know, yeah. Football everywhere but the US means soccer, the US term for it. And then football here means, NFL kind of football. American football. I know it's weird. I know it's totally weird. Us Americans were dumb. Why we couldn't call it something else? I guess because handball doesn't sound as good. No, handball is actually a different sport. I don't know. Us Americans were dumb. Okay? We take other people's terms for things and we reuse it and make it into something else. I realize we do dumb shit here in America. But anyways, so American football, then actual football, I guess is probably the way to maybe properly say it. I don't know. Anyways, I know what it is. I play both sports. So I was a goalie, believe it or not, despite being 5'5", because in my prime, in my young days, mad hops. I had great hands and mad hops. I was great at catching penalty kicks and stopping penalty kicks and punching them out. And I could literally be like 2 quarters to the right, and you could be going for like the top left corner, left of me, and I could literally in one step leap all the way and punch out from that left corner from that far away. My hops, oh man, because to be a goalie inside, normally you ain't gonna be 5'5", in soccer being a goalie, but I'm 5'5". I don't know what it is in centimeters, but anyways, I'm short, but dude, I could hop. I could almost jam a basketball at my height, almost. I can get my hand above the rim, but I couldn't get it quite above enough to actually throw the ball down. I could grab onto the rim though. That was a long time ago though. Just imagine the part of the museum where the console failures are at display. So all the Americans did was alter British football and rugby. Yeah. Basically. We took the term football, and then we took rugby and tried to make it a little safer. Tried is the operative word. It probably is. Like if any of you American sports fans haven't seen real rugby, dude, it's some violent shit. It's like gladiators out there, man. They're killing each other. And by the way, they ain't wearing all the fancy pads of the NFL. They're just... It's fun to watch. It is fun to watch. But I am a big NFL fan. I do like American football. All right. Well, I guess we got still 7 minutes to go, so we'll spend a few minutes here chit-chatting before we flip over. Got 7 minutes till this shindig begins. Top of the hour, 7 minutes from now. I would like to see a life-sized R-Wing. Oh, dude, there's going to be some pretty big... They have to have, like, all the E3 statues have to be there, right? Or most of them? You guys remember, like, E3 and Gamescom, like, when they would do giant booths and they'd have, like, these huge decorations and, like, life-size figures? Like, they have to have that at the museum, right? A lot of that stuff has to be at the museum. Have you seen that Twix post I tagged you in where someone listed 30 of Nintendo's obscure products that might appear in the museum? Yeah, I saw it. You should see rugby here in the UK in schools. Do they let you go all out? Jordy lad? In the schools there, do they let them go all out and like just murder each other? It's such a violent sport. Oh, it's great. That's such a it's so dangerous. I watch it on TV. Do people actually get like seriously hurt all the time? Because it is a very violent sport. Like there's no way injuries don't happen like all the time. Like it's so fun to watch. Like if you want to watch the closest thing you'll see to like a gladiator sport today, that's pretty much it. Yeah, but it's not just NFL without pads. You can hit people. The NFL has taken away like the ability to like lay. In most situations in the NFL, you can't lay people out anymore. Not in rugby. You can still lay people the out. You could just lay them out, and they hardly have any pads on. There's hardly any pads, and they just lay them the hell out. Excited for the new Mario and Luigi Brothership game? Hell yeah. Yeah, you can't touch a receiver or QB. You can still like drop the boom, but it's got to be done in a very specific way or it's a penalty. It's so stupid. I mean, I get it. I understand the safety. I understand what they're trying to do. But at some point, you just have to accept your sport is meant to be violent. And you can only do so much. And people just have to know what they're signing up for when they play. They get paid millions of dollars. Several millions of dollars to play in the NFL. You just got to know what you're signing up for. All right. Let's go ahead and switch over here. Is that switch over? I'm looking at the chat. All right. So yeah, the stream, as people noted earlier, it is live, but it is not like doing anything yet. 4 minutes away. 4 minutes away. Let's see here. I think it's more about salaries than concern for their safety. Yeah, maybe. You think? Yeah. Well, the salaries. I see what you mean. That like, why do we have all the rules in the NFL for quarterbacks? Well, it's because we're worried about them getting like killed, and then you spent $50 million on a quarterback that can't play anymore. Well, you know what? Who cares? Stop paying $50 million to one position. Problem solved. Free Metro Hack comes in with $5 saying, what would you think if Nintendo has games and game ideas from their history that never came to be in the museum? That would be kind of cool, actually. I actually really like that idea, Free Metro Hat. I obviously don't know what's going to happen or what we're going to see. Sorry, I'm loading the thing over here, so in case my chat goes down, I can still see the chat on my phone. Yeah, that would be a really cool idea. I'd like to see like games that never saw the light of day, but are like known about. Even if they're not known about, that would be cool. We had a $10 super chat come here as well from That Guy One saying, when I was in Japan at Nintendo headquarters, the entrance sidewalk was designed like the guard puzzle in OOC right before meeting Zelda. It was incredible. Lock it up, Eminem. Oh, no, we don't do song requests. We don't do music. So here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do for you. I'll add that to the song to play tonight. We don't do song requests during event streams. Because we want the event stream to stay up afterwards and not get copyright claimed. But I will add that song to be the first song we play tonight. We'll be live again tonight at 7:30 Central Time. So I'll make that the first song we play tonight, all right? So you'll still get played. But yeah, we don't do the song request stuff during event streams. All right, I got it added and ready to go for tonight. Thanks for the $10, man. I appreciate it. Just like we don't do shots during these. I look hot today. What the hell? Like physically hot? Like in terms of like it's so hot in here? Or now is it like it's so hot in here, take off all your clothes kind of hot? I guess it could be both. Nate and Yulia honeymooning at the Nintendo Museum. I mean, that would be one reason to go out there. It would be like a honeymoon trip. And if you get the right travel agent, you might go, a travel agent? Yeah, travel agent. You could actually save some. Travel agents still matter because you could actually save some good money if you get a good travel agent. Like, yeah, they take a percentage thing, but actually trying to book things on your own can be quite expensive. They know how to get like some of the best deals, and you end up saving money. Mother 4 did not leaks. There's no game announcements today. Who are you fooling, Gamerlot? There's no game announcements today. Nintendo told us. All right, starting in about a minute here. We'll turn off the lo-fi music. I hope there's a new Chibi Robo game next Direct for Switch, unless it's going to end up like Ziplash. Yeah, Ziplash was kind of a disappointment. Is there anyone out there that liked Chibi Robo Ziplash? Is there anyone in the chat that liked that game? Very curious if there's anyone that likes it. I was a little let down. You're doing great. Thanks, Stephen Box.
皆さんこんにちは、宮本です。
Well, that was sudden.
今回はオープンに向けて準備中の任天堂ミュージアムからお届けします。私は今、ミュージアムの入り口のレセプションエリアにいます。建物の外観はこんな感じになってい
Oh, that
ま
looks
す。
beautiful.
もともとこの場所にはトランプや花札を作ってきた任天堂の工場があって、ファミコンの頃は製品チェックをしたり、私もよく通っていた懐かしい場所です。たくさんのトラックが出入りした広場はマリオの広場に生まれ変わりました。
Oh,
そしてこの
neat.
度、長年任天堂製品に関わってきたこの場所をミュージアムとして再生しました。今日は任天堂ミュージアムがどのようなところなのかを駆け足でご紹介したいと思います。それでは
Looks so clean.
中へどうぞ。
I love museums sometimes and they look so clean. Oh man, look at this. The Switch. I was looking for the blank spot. I see Switch. There is blank spots.
はい、ここは2階の展示フロアです。
There's blank spots on other ones though too.
2階は任天堂が創業以来発売してきたさまざまな製品を展示しています。ぐるーっと見渡すと、ビデオゲーム機を中心に過去から現在に至るまでのさまざまな製品が見渡せます。ここからは大きなコントローラーが目に入ります。皆さんの興味があるものを自由にご覧ください。
Nice.
それぞれのハードに分けた展示と合わせて、我々の独創性とチャレンジをご覧になれます。ご存知の方も多いと思いますが、任天堂はビデオゲームを作るずっと以前から家庭の遊びを作ってきました。創業は今から135年前の1889年です。はじめは花札やカルタの製造が主な事業でした。それ以来任天堂はさまざまな遊びを生む玩具を作るようになり、それらがゲーム&ウォッチやファミコンへとつながってきました。ここではそのような昔の製品も振り返ってご覧いただけます。
Can you tease some?
それではどんな展示になっているか
Yes.
少しだけ見てみましょう。こちらはファミコンの展示コーナーです。
Okay.
ご覧ください。日本向けと海外向けでハードのデザインが大きく違いますね。
Of each
当時は
system
こん
there.
な風に日本と海外でデザインを変えて売っていたんです。名前も違っていて、ファミコンは日本以外では任天堂エンターテインメントシステム、略して NES と呼ばれていま
See,
した。
even Nintendo uses the term NES.
そしてこちらは
Yes.
ソフトです。日本向け、北米向け、ヨーロッパ向けでパッケージのデザインや大きさも違いますね。このように比べてみることでいろんなことを発見していただける展示になっています。
It's awesome.
ミュージアムには任天堂が発売したすべてのタイトルを展示していますから、皆さんが遊ばれたタイトルをつけてください。上のモニターではそれぞれのゲーム画面も見られるようになっています。
Nice.
前に立つとそれぞれの音が聞こえるスピーカーになっていますよ。
Oh, those directional speakers are cool.
では別の展示コーナーもいくつか覗いてみましょう。
Those directional speakers are really cool.
このコーナーでは体を動かすモーションを使った遊びの進化を見ていただけます。
Dude, they made a workout exercise bike?
そしてここではハテナブロックのデザインがどのように進化してきたかを見ていただくこともできます。
Oh, blocks have changed over time. This is so cool.
このコーナーでは
I can
それ
spend
ぞれ
all
の
day
ハー
in
ド
this
のたび
place.
にスーパーマリオやゼルダの伝説などの画面の進化を一気にご覧になれます。
Dude, I
さ
literally
て
could just
こ
stay
ちら
in
の
here
コー
all
ナーで
day.
は多くの皆さんが知らない任天堂がビデオゲームを作る前の時代の製品を展示しています。
Casino game.
これはコピラスといってジアゾ式のコ
They
ピ
made a
ー機
copy
です。
machine? I didn't know they made a copy machine.
こちらには
They made a stroller?
ママベリカ、ベビーカーがありますね。
Is that like an actual gun or is it a BB
任
gun?
天堂はトランプや花札に始まり、ボードゲームやラジコンカ
Oh, this is so
ー、バッ
cool.
ティングマシンなどいろいろなファミリー向けの玩具を作っていました。そしてこの光線銃が一つの転機となり、
I like
ゲーム
them.
センターなどのゲーム機を作り始めたんで
Yeah,
す
for
ね。
arcades, yeah.
これは任天堂が初めて作った家庭用のビデオゲーム、
Color TV.
テレビゲーム6と15です。ちょうど私が入社した1977年に発売されました。一つ一つの製品を見るとユニークな製品作りを続けてきたことがわかります。このようにミュージアムの2階では任天堂の過去の製品をたくさん展示しています。そして遊びがどのように進化しつながってきたかをお見せします。今日お見せしたのはごく一部ですから、ぜひ実際に見に来てくださ
We're
い。
not going to the second floor.
では1階に移動しましょう。
This is the
1階
second
は
floor.
違ったエリアになっていますよ。
This is cool.
はい、1階に降りてきました。ご覧の通り1階の中央は巨大なモニターになっています。こんな感じで皆さんもこのモニターの上に乗って百人一首を遊んでいただくことができます。スマートフォンと組み合わせて遊びますよ。このようにミュージアムの1階のフロアはインタラクティブに体験ができるエリアになっているんです。
Oh, that's cool.
過去に任天堂が作ってきた製品を今の時代に蘇らせるとどんな遊びになるか、そんなテーマで8つの体験を作ってみました。
Interactive experiences?
ミュージアムに入るときに渡されるこの入館証にコインが入ってるんですが、体験にはそのコインを使います。
Digital coins?
今日は8つある体験の中から3つを紹介しましょう。さあ、こちらは小さな部屋がいくつか並んでいますね。どんな体験ができるのでしょう。ここは1968年に発売されたウルトラマシンが体験できるんです。ウルトラマシンはピンポンの球のようなボールを自動で投げてくれる部屋の中でプレーできるバッティングマシンでした。
Let's go.
私が入社したのは改訂版のウルトラマシンデラックスが発売される年で
Hell
した。
yeah, man. This is
少
sick.
しだけ仕上げに関われました。その頃は社内にプレイルームというのがあって、昼休みにはアーケードゲームやウルトラマシンを遊んでいま
They,
した。
they'd play this during lunch breaks.
こちらに並んだ部屋は当時の家庭を再現しています。
Oh, what Japanese
部屋に
homes
置かれているものが違うので、お好みの部屋を選んでください。
Okay.
では早速体験してみましょ
Come on, Miyamoto.
う。床にウルトラマシンが置かれているのが分かりますか。では早速打ってみましょう。あ、惜しい。
Trying to hit the TV. Oh, this is cool. Oh! Look at that. You make the bottle spin? Oh, man.
部屋の
Oh,
中
that's
にある
cool.
いろんなものにボールが当たる
Yeah, there's not gonna be a time
と
music
いろんなリアクションがあります。
This is cool.
左右に打ち分けてみてください。
All right.
では次に行ってみましょうか。
All right, that's
こちら
legit.
はザッパー&スコープ SP という遊びです。任天堂は1970年代にレーザークレイというボーリング場を改造した業
Renovated
務用の
bowling
シューティング
alleys,
場
turned
を
them into
展
laser
開してい
play
ました。
commercial shooting galleries.
このレーザークレイを今の技術で体験できるように作ってみたのがザッパー&スコープ SP です。最大13人まで一緒にプレイできるので、今日はミュージアムのスタッフの皆さんと一緒にプレイしたいと思います。光線銃は2種類ありますね。片手で素早く撃てるザッパー、そして照準がついたスーパースコープ。このどちらかを選べます。 NES の光線銃とスーパーファミコンのスーパースコープを復元してみました。今日は私はこちらのザッパーを使ってみます。
We know his preference. Zap.
はい、
Oh, it's like a
マリオ
game.
やピーチは撃ったらダメで
Don't
す
shoot
よ。
Mario or Peach. Okay.
クッ
Yeah,
パ
it's like a game.
のこのこ
Try to
狙
get
って
the
撃ち
most
ましょう。
points. Oh, this is cool. Dude, this
さあ
is sick.
いっぱい出てきました。
Oh! Come
どん
on,
どん
man.
撃って
Three-player duck hunt, basically. Let's go. Oh, man, shoot the
ホー
ball.
ム兵が
Let
飛
him hit you.
んできてます。
Oh, hell yeah.
よし。いや、どうでしょうね、結果は。 良かったみたいですよ。
It seems
次
good.
行きましょう。
It seems good.
こ
You
ちら
got
では
first place.
ファミコン
That's
から
awesome.
Wii に至るまでさまざまなゲームをプレイできます。でもちょっと何か違いますよね。
The controllers are huge.
そうです。コントローラーが超巨大です。
You can play them on
こ
the
のコントロー
controllers?
ラーを2人で協力分担してゲームを遊んでみましょ
Oh.
う。では今日はファミコンのスーパーマリオブラザーズをミュージアムのスタッフさんと一緒にプレイしてみます。
Dude,
よ
how do you do the N64 one?
ろしく。
Who's gonna move the knob
スタ
on
ッ
the
フさん
N64?
が A ボタンのジャンプ、私が十字ボタンで移動
I
を担
want to
当
see
し
an
ます。
N64 one get
2人
played.
で息を合わせてクリアしましょう。
Who's gonna hit the
頑張りましょ
trigger
う。
behind? Oh, this is sweet, man. We got 4 people to use the N64 controller. Yeah, you need at least 3 on the N64, right? At least. Dun, 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 dun. All right, this is sweet. Yeah, I gotta go to the museum someday. I gotta go.
いいダッシュです。やりました。
I gotta go.
2人で声を掛け合いながら分担して操作すると全く違った体験になりますね。ここでは他にもスーパーファミコン、任天堂64、Wii のゲームを巨大コントローラーで遊ぶことができます。
So massive.
大きい Wii リモコン、どんな遊びになるでしょ
Pilot wings. Let's
う。
go.
いかがでしたでしょう
There
か
were。games in the direct
今日ご
line.
紹介したもの
You know
は
what they
任
meant.
天
They
堂
meant
ミュー
new
ジアムの
games.
ほんの一部です。製品の展示やインタラクティブな遊びの体験の他にも、ルールを知らなくても花札が遊べる体験があ
Even
った
if you
り、
don't know the rules. Okay.
花札を実際に作ってみることができるワークショップも開催します。
Okay.
また
Stencils
館内にはオリジナルのハンバーガーが作れるカフェや
Okay.
ミュージアムだけの限定グッズを販売するショッ
museum
プも
merch,
併
of
設
course.
しています。
Yeah. Okay.
任天堂は創業から100年を超える歴史の中でさまざまな娯楽を作ってきました。時代によって作り出した製品は異なりますが、家族みんなで楽しんでいただきたいという思いは今も昔も変わりません。この任天堂ミュージアムはそんな任天堂が大切にしてきた遊びと独創を大切にするものづくりへのこだわりを知っていただける場所です。皆さんにはそれを体験しながら実感してもらいたいと思って、開発も一緒に社員が全力で作り上げてきました。任天堂ミュージアムは10月2日にオープンします。この後公式サイトを公開しますので、来場に関する詳細はそちらでご覧ください。それでは任天堂ミュージアムでお待ちしています。キノピオたちも一緒にお待ちしてますよ。
Oh, that's cool. All right, that was sick. Yeah, I mean, I think that just joined every Nintendo fan's bucket list, right? Right? Let's be honest. That just joined all of our bucket lists. Like legit. That was sick. I'm gonna go update the total here. I'm gonna see if I can find that official website. I don't know if there's gonna be anything on it. It might just be like ticket prices, or it'll probably be in Japanese, right? So I gotta take a look here. See if I can find that official website. But dude, that was cool. That just became a bucket list. Like that was cool. Dude, that was pretty cool. Let's see if I can find the maybe they have it linked. They have it linked at the bottom. Visit Nintendo for more information. No, that's not it. Subscribe. No, they do not have it linked. All right. So I'm gonna just like refresh some Nintendo news sites that like put everything up, and they'll get it posted like ASAP. Or maybe I'll just have Twitter up. Someone will have it posted on Twitter pretty quick. The official
games
website.
Rated E to
Whoa.
M.
Hey. we don't need that plan right now. All right, guys. Well, what are we thinking? What are we thinking? How are we feeling? Let's get some music playing. How are we feeling about that museum, guys? I'm going to try to find the website, but how are we feeling? I want to go and use the Wii controller. So when are you and you go to Japan? It is not. I won't be going anytime soon either way. But oh man, it looks so much fun. Sadly, it's in Japan. Yeah, the goal with the big controller is to make your friends hate you on the right side. Yeah, right. I can imagine people getting mad at each other doing something else. Dude, that stuff looks sick. Hey, Matthew comes in with the $2. Or sorry, not dollars, my bad. £2, saying zapping the Koopas, etc. could be a Switch 2 game. No, probably not. No. So I guarantee you that's an exclusive experience. That's an exclusive experience to the museum. Yeah. It's pretty cool though. You found the website? You found the website. Hold on. Where is it? I gotta find it. I gotta find the website. I'm not finding a link anywhere. I keep trying to find the damn link to the website. I'll drop the link in the chat too once I find it. Come on. Like, this is awesome. But everyone on my feed's talking about the damn thing, but no one has a link to it. All right. Gotta find a link to it. I will find a link. Nintendo Museum Japan. See if we can just Google it. I don't know if it'll just pop up in a Google search. Right here? Wait. We may have success. Maybe. I'm gonna translate this. No, this is not the Nintendo Museum website. Damn. Oh, that's just the Japanese page for directs. I cannot find it, man. I want to find this website. We cannot end this stream without visiting the website and checking it out, right? Right? We can't. We have to find it. We have to find this website. There was hella games. That's not what they meant. You know what they meant. You know what they meant. Your links won't go through because it doesn't let links go through. Hold on. Got it. Nintendo just posted the link. We got it. Nintendo themselves just posted the link. We got it. And the Nintendo of America Twitter, they just posted the link. All right, here we go. Let's full screen this SOB. Let's see what's up. Oh man, just the photos alone. This is sick. Oh man, I'm just letting these photos roll right now. This is so cool. You know, hold on. I want that photo. There might be a blank console spot behind the Switch. Watch this come back around. Watch up here in the left corner. See, you see the Switch display over here? Watch behind it. There's no controller hanging, yet there's a case for games. See, Switch, but there's a case. See how they got the controller? Just saying. I don't know if that means anything. Can I get a photo of an oil them? Accepting drawing entries for October and November 2024 tickets. So they're giving away some tickets. The direct. Okay, we did that one. This is the official website. Oh, there's an official X account. Well, we'll follow that. They haven't posted anything though, so. Whoops. Won't let me go backwards. All right, let's look at the exhibits. The products that Nintendo has released to date are displayed together on the second floor of Exhibition Building 1. Are there going to be more buildings? Are they going to expand this in the future? Just Building 1? A little explanation. You observe the items on display. We encourage you to form your own unique thoughts and to share them with others. You don't need any special knowledge or familiarity with video games to make the most of your visit. Please enjoy the museum at your own pace. Create your own connections. GBA over here. I can't make these bigger. Experiences. Unique play experiences. Explore the play experiences born of Nintendo's creativity. First floor of the exhibit building 1. We are offering unique play experiences with modern technology. Use coins. Digital coins that can be used only inside the museum are required to experience the interactive ones. Each visitor will be granted 10 coins. The number of coins required varies depending on the interactive exhibit. Visitors will not be able to experience all interactive exhibits with 10 coins. Number of coins required for each interactive exhibit will be announced at a later date. Can you buy more coins? Can you buy more coins? Because I'd want to do it in one visit. Can you buy more coins? Digital coins which can be used inside the museum are required to experience the interactive exhibits. Each visitor play ticket is loaded up with 10 coins upon entering. Visitors may experience interactive exhibits as much as those 10 coins allow. Consider which exhibits you want to try. Number of coins required. You cannot purchase additional coins. Oh, you bastards. So if I want the full if I want the full experience, I have to go multiple days. That's what they're saying. You can't do every exhibit in one day. You have to go multiple days. Damn. I mean, that's all right. That's all right, as long as it's not like $100 to get in. JJ saying 170 says, hello, I enjoy your content and knowing everything about Nintendo. Hype for the Switch 2. I wish Nintendo of America will open their museum to the public as well. Yeah, that would be nice. Thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's probably for crowd reasons. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, so you'll have to go multiple days if you want to experience everything. Interactive exhibits. Single player, ultra machine, ultra hand, love tester. They have a love tester. They have a love tester. Obviously, 2 players required for that one. Game & Watch SP, ball and manhole. Okay. Nintendo Classics, a selection of Nintendo Entertainment, Super Nintendo Entertainment, N64 games available on NSO for 1 to 2 players. Okay, the big controllers are for 2 players. Preschoolers aged 3 or above will be given a special experience card by an attendant at the security gate. Preschoolers participate in interactive exhibits must be accompanied by a parent. Yeah, that makes sense. If parent guard, okay. Together with a child, even if it's just to accompany them. The specified number of coins for the experience will be deducted from the parent or guardian's play ticket. Oh. So the kids don't get, so anyone that's 3 and under. Oh, preschoolers that are 3 or above, yeah. So they don't get, if you're a baby, they don't care, but if you're 3 or up, you share your coins with your parents. Oh man. People under a certain height, such as small children, may have trouble experiencing the exhibits as intended. Okay. Now the different accepted forms of payment. Free coin lockers. Free coin lockers are available in front of the security gate. 100 yen coin must be inserted at the time. Okay, so these are like lockers to put your stuff in. Okay. Yeah, large items that don't fit. Yeah, okay. They have free Wi-Fi. What's the ticketing website look like? Well, the ticketing website is not up yet, so you can't buy tickets yet. Or can you? Can you reserve tickets? A free Nintendo account is required to make a reservation. Oh, they're sold via oh man. The demand for the tickets must be insane because they're selling them through a random selected drawing right now. Dude, that's insane. They must be in such high demand. Holy crud. Cafe. There are over 270,000 combinations. Oh! Wind Waker, baby! Hold on. Can't see what's on that poster back there. Oh, man. They call it the Hatena Burger. Oh, that Wind Waker thing is cool. You can order your hamburger by combining your preferred ingredients. Special drinks and sides are on the menu as well. Menu items are priced up to change. Lacto, ovo, vegetarian options. So they have vegetarian options. Okay. Wheelchair accessible. High chairs are available. Okay, so they're all prepared for like that normal stuff. How about the shop? Is there any extra pictures? They're just showing the checkouts. They're not going to show the merch. Damn. I was hoping they were going to show the merch. Oh, ticket prices. So preschoolers 0 to 5 are free. Children 6 to 11 are 1,100 yen. Let's do some conversions here. Let's see what this costs. This doesn't seem that expensive. So it'd be $7.50 for children 6 to 11. Ages 12 to 17 are $15. So adults are what, 20? Adults are like 20 bucks. $22.50. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's some affordable museum prices. I like that. Operating hours. Got an 8-hour operating window. Yeah. Pay QR codes. Okay. Man, this is cool, guys. This is cool. I'll drop a link in the chat because I said I would. If you guys want to go explore the site more. I don't think there's any more images on the site. But that is cool. That's just cool. I don't care what anyone says. That's just awesome. This is way more hype than I guess I didn't really know what to expect. Like, I didn't know what Nintendo was going to do. I thought it would be cool because I like museums and I like history, but they made it pretty. Yeah, those prices are not that bad. I've been to museums where it's like $80 to get in, and they're not doing something like that. Well, that is an interesting hidden comment. Cheaper than most museums, yeah. Yeah, dude. In the U.S., some museums can be fairly cheap, like $20 to go to my local tech museum, which is really cool because they got some like old school computers, you know, like the ones that take up the whole room. Like, it's pretty cool. But you know, other museums I've seen upwards of 100, sometimes more to get into certain museums. So I mean, that's a very affordable museum, and they got interactive activities for the whole family. That looks cool, man. That looks cool. I like it. All right. Well, I think that's going to wrap up our stream. I know we still got like 251 watching, but we will be back tonight at 7:30. We'll go back over to the Nintendo Museum stuff, and then we got a lot of Nintendo Switch 2 stuff to talk about. So we're going to end our stream there. Literally, we'll be back in like 2 hours. 2 hours from now, we got another live stream for you guys. All right? Peace out, everyone.